The last video we covered on how to make a template, and we kind of scooped up these colors, and we were talking about getting like a banner made. So I'm going to show you how we make a banner for the website. We say new, and then we're going to set the size to what the size is of the banner, which is 1053 by 253. That should give us a size of a blank banner, just like this. And I've already preset a logo that I'm working on, so I'm going to go ahead and hit, copy all, and I'm going to paste it on here to see what it looks like. Now, I kind of put it, let's check and see if I like it on the right, or do I like it on the left. Kind of don't really like that the gears are hanging out into the middle of nowhere, but so it would probably be better if it was over this side. Okay. And so this would kind of be like a software logo or whatever, and then you could write in here, this is where my message will go. And then you can practice. You say, well, I like it, but I would like to move it down a little bit, or I'd like to change it. So we can go ahead and move this around a little bit, and you can also add like a distinctive drop shadow, which there you go. That's a drop shadow. So what we're going to do right now is we're just going to leave the banner like this, and it can have other things too, like this picture of these people with a ribbon around it. You can grab that stuff and put it in the background. But for right now, before we go too far and we start getting people confused, we're just going to go ahead and see what it looks like before we go up. I always basically save these just right here, and I'll make a banner and put it on the front of the website. Let me see here. We're going to make this one called banner. Oops. We're going to click banner. Okay, and then we got to change it to a JPEG, which is right here. And this will be on top of our desktop. And then the next solution is we need to make sure it says medium. Don't put it on high because it'll take too long for the photo to load online. So we've gone ahead and hit saved. Let's go back to our website. Here it was. We're going to go back to the admin panel. Let's get rid of some of this extra stuff that's on here so you guys can see it. A lot of people complaining they have too much running. Here's our banner, so let's just hit edit for a minute. And when the banner comes up, it says choose a file. It doesn't say choose an image, it says choose a file. So we're going to go ahead and click choose, and then hopefully my banner is right here. I hit open, I hit submit, and there the banner should change, and we can go ahead and double click it. Now it's been selected, and then we take a look at how it fits into the screen. And there you go. It's a little bit on the red side, so probably most of you are like, wow, that is really red. That's true, but with the power of this software, you can go back and change it anytime you choose to. So let's check on something. Let's go to Google for a minute, and we're going to say computer backgrounds. And let's see if there's any kind of like networking, like computer type, really pretty background. Look at this. That's pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my search tool real quick to show me. Let me go into images first. We're going to go into images for a second here, and I'm going to change my search tool to show me. Let's see here. The size. I want it to be larger than, like this, so that it can fit my screen of what I'm looking for. And look at that, we were lucky enough to show that this would work. I really like this one. This is very pretty, and I also like this one, and this has kind of got that red and purple and blue in it. Let's just see what this will look like. So let's click this, and the photo should come up. I wait for it to load, and it takes a while because they're really big photos, and my program has not converted it yet. So let's go ahead and right click. We're going to save the image, and I always personally save it to the desktop, but other people can save them into folders and stuff that they're working with. I like to work with one project at a time, and it floods my desktop with photos, but I know where they are, and then after the projects I stop. So let's go back to the admin tab. Up here you can see we have this is the front page, this is the admin, so we're going to go right back to here. And now I already had these preloaded from the other video. If you guys wanted to, if you closed them or whatever, you can reopen them by just typing in admin and logging in. Background. We're going to click on a background, and we're just going to add a background video, and there it is. So let's just hit upload, give it a name. We're going to call it colors, just because it's a color photo. It doesn't really matter what you call it as long as you don't put spaces in there. If you put spaces or dashes, you're in trouble. Now, if we go here and we reload, you're going to notice that there is no background. Why? Well, because it hasn't been featured yet. You got to click it until it turns gray, and the gray is pretty light, so you have to check on that. We're going to reload and see if our background came in there, and there it is. But notice that because of the background is so busy that the red got like kind of pushed down, and now the blue and the green and all those other focuses are there. So maybe that's not the one we're looking for. So let's do something a little more simple. Here's one with just a solid wave of some type of thing. So we're gonna just click save on this one here, and we'll just put it in the background. But I don't want to lose the background that we already have, so I'm going to hit add, and I'm going to add a new one, and I'm going to call it the line or line. And we choose a file, and it should be, oops, I didn't save it right. When you go and save the image, you must save image as, and then when it comes up, you need to save it as a different type of font, let's see here, choose. I think I did it right this time. Nope, it's not letting me do it. Okay, so these are our web icons. That means they're a website, and they don't help me for what I'm looking for. Let me try a different photo real quick here. Sometimes I would copy and lift it, but actually I want to try this one. I was really drawn to this one anyway. Okay, here we go. Try to save image as. It comes up. Looks like a JPEG, so I'm confirming here. I hit save on the desktop, go back to my admin panel, click choose, grab the wallpaper, we're going to bring it in, I'm going to hit submit, and there it is. I think it's like kind of a cool sky that shows on. So let's go back here and take a look and see what the difference is. So just by that one little change, you can see it looks completely and utterly differently the way the program is actually presented on top of this color. Maybe a better color would have been black or a white background of some sort with a little bit more to take out some of this. And not only that, but a lot of these colors can be changed, and I want you to play with them. I want you to test them out and kind of get a feel of what your eye is drawn to. Remember that your view of your website is not the same as your customer would be. A customer may come to a website and say, that is a horrendous color. Let's look at a couple of them that we've done. I'm going to go to one of my websites. It's a gaming website I did. And you can kind of see that this all blends in together. It's got black, it's got pictures of spaceships, and it looks, it looks pretty different. I mean, it all fits in together very easy. Recently, I did a black and orange one. This is what I was talking about earlier in the video. And this one it really kind of flows together quite well with the background. You look at the background, it's orange, black. Then you have your one parts here that are white. And then you just basically blend it all in. And I even put a stroke. That means to put a line around the text in black to match the rest of it. And as you go down, it looks pretty clean. The people that saw the website absolutely loved it. So you made a customer happy. So the point is can you color it to make it the color that you want? The color you want may not be the color your client or the person that you're dealing with, that you're designing the website for, will actually like. But I mean, it makes it pretty simple to color the CSS, which is the format of the layout of this website. You now are in power to be able to control your own thing. I hope in the next video that we'll start to get to add some photos here and how to add products and be able to make them all fit the squares, and then what the tree menu is. So look forward to seeing you in the next video. I hope this helped you get started with the theme a little bit